Hey folks, Corporate DVS here with a brand new awesome pickups video. So I do have a lot to get through, so I'll just go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so the first game, ended up getting it for free. I bought this on eBay from Lukey Games, and the description, or the title of the ad said, well, I'll just go ahead and show you. It's Valis 3 on the Genesis. It said Valis 3 complete, and then it said game only. But complete was in capital letters, as was Valis 3 and Sega Genesis. Game only was in small letters, and I actually misread it, so I assumed it was a complete game. And when I got it, it was like this, and the condition was also very good. So when I got it, I was a little surprised. So I read the description. Okay, sure enough, it says it's game only. So I was confused as to why they would put the word complete in the title if it's cart only. So you cannot message them on eBay, but I did like their page on Facebook. So I just commented on there and I said, hey, look, I thought this was complete. The title said complete. It said game only too, but I was a little thrown off. And also it said very good condition. And somebody had tried to peel this label off, or the sticker, and it tore part of the label. And they said, you know what, sorry about that. So they just gave me a full refund and said I could keep it. So, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, I guess. I haven't played it yet, though. I do have a case coming for it from Asian Sleepy, though. Alright, so the next game I got is a trade I did with Minister Mishkins, actually. He is in a Facebook group that I'm in, and I traded him Robo Aleste on the Sega CD. You know, that game's more rare than this game, probably maybe even worth a little more, but I didn't really mind because I don't really like the game, and he wanted it. So I traded him that for Luigi's Mansion, which complete black label and pretty nice condition, which this game took a really spike in price lately. I don't know if it has to do with Dark Moon on the 3DS coming out or not, but I haven't played it yet. I'm still playing Dark Moon, which I really like, so hopefully this one's good too. I have heard it's pretty decent, so looking forward to getting into that. And thanks again for the trade from Minister Mishkins. I'll leave a link to his channel so you guys can check him out. Alright, so now I have 3 unboxings here, and this will be a 2-part video. I'll just splice them together because I do have a couple of other packages coming, so we'll just dive right into them. These are from, I was talking to King of 8-Bit in a live stream chat, and he had mentioned his friend was selling some Gamecube games. So I messaged his friend, and he has a YouTube channel. His name on YouTube is the THEE Game Collector. And we talked on Facebook, and he sold me these games for a really great price. And I forget exactly what it was. I want to say it was like 30 shipped or something, but I ended up getting like 7 or 8 GameCube games, and I'm pretty happy to have them. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. This first one is a double, and it has no manual, but that's alright. It does have a sticker on the label, but that's not too big of a deal. Or a sticker on the disc, but it's Pikmin. This is a double, like I said, so if somebody's interested, please let me know. The only reason I really got this is because my case is a little messed up, so I thought I could just replace the case and then sell my disc and case only, and maybe make a few bucks back. But, great game, by the way. Really excited to have that one. Next one is Donkey Konga. Don't have the bongos or anything, so I haven't, don't really have much of a way of playing this. But, it does look, decent. I don't know if it's really a game I'd want to play, but I don't know. That's cool. This is one I've wanted for a while, but I don't really have any way of playing this one either. It's Mario Dance Dance Revolution, whatever. Also complete, and it has a paper in there. There we are. Bunch of stuff inside that one. And last one out of this package is, this one I only wanted for one reason. It's because you can play as Link, and it's Soul Calibur 2. Never really played a Soul Calibur game, but I thought this would be a cool one to get, since you can play as Link. So that's cool. And then he told me he sent them in 2 packages because it would save on shipping, I guess. So that is cool. I don't mind. It doesn't change anything for me. So we'll open this bad boy up. And there are 3 more in here. So I guess I got 7 games total? Yeah, 7 games. And I can't really remember what else I got from him, to be honest with you. Oh, yes, okay. Now I remember. Okay, this next one is a game that I had a long time ago, but it was a different version. I had Pac-Man World 2. This is Versus with the original Pac-Man, I guess. It's player's choice, but I didn't mind because it's not a very expensive game. Cool double case on this one. Pac-Man World 2 is actually, if you ask me, an underrated little action-adventure game. I liked it quite a bit when I played it a while ago. So this next one I had on the Wii, the sequel I had on the Wii, and I'd never played the first one. I thought the game was alright. I wasn't a huge fan, but I didn't not like it or anything. I thought it was okay. It's Battalion Wars. This one is, Pac-Man was complete as well. This one was complete too. Right. And then the last one is a game that I just wanted for the collection because I was a big fan of the first one. This one is missing the manual, however, and I did know that coming in, so that's no big deal. But, so if somebody has a manual out there, let me know. Maybe we buy it off you. It's Wave Race Blue Storm. Yeah, I love the N64 one, and I've heard mixed things on this one. Like, it's not as good, but I have played it, and I did enjoy it. So, just need a manual for that one, and I'll be all set. So, thanks again to the Game Collector for selling these to me for such a great price. I think it was somewhere around 30 shipped, and I was really happy to help him out if that did, and he helped me out in the numbers and getting some really great games in there. Again, Pikmin 1 is for sale if anybody is interested. Okay, so now this next package comes right off of eBay. So I was on eBay and I was looking for this certain game, and it's around a $20 to $25 game. And I was checking the newly listed, listings, and one was listed for $6. Buy it now. And it was listed as good. It had a stock picture. The seller had zero feedback, and what was the last part? It was the description just said good condition or something like that. And so I was like, okay, well, is it player's choice? Is it complete? Whatever the hell it is. So I messaged them, and about 10 minutes later, I got a message saying it's complete, black label, good shape. So I immediately bought it. And then I asked if they had any other GameCube games for sale, and because this was a GameCube game, I don't know if I mentioned that. And they did, and they sold them to me all for $78 shipped, which is an outstanding deal. He didn't even list the other ones on eBay for anybody else. He just put them on there for me to buy real quick, and I certainly did, and I'm excited to dive into this package. Now, I hope I'm not disappointed. I hope they don't smell like smoke and all that kind of shit. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Just a bunch of random packaging. Oh, great. Alright, so the first one is a double. And the case looks to be in okay condition. Is that like water damage almost, maybe? Or... yeah, it looks like that could be a water... yeah, it's a water damaged case. Okay, you know what? They did tell me that it had a stain on the art, or on the case, so I did notice that, so that's alright. It's a Super Smash Bros. Melee. Again, this is a double. A couple of these are doubles, so if somebody's interested in Melee, please let me know. I'll probably let it go for a little cheap because it's got that label on it. Not the Player's Choice Edition, though, which is nice. This next one's also a double, which I am selling to a friend of mine. It is Metroid Prime, complete in the case. And the last double is probably the best double, and that's a complete, very good condition copy of Wind Waker. This one's for sale also, and I'm probably going to sell it to a friend of mine. That being said, though, if somebody is interested, do message me on any of the doubles, because that deal with my friend could go through or fall through if something were to happen. So, all right. So now I got one more double. I'm sorry, another copy of Pikmin. Yeah. Okay. So I have two Pikmins to sell. This one is complete. So I'll sell one complete copy and one disc-only copy with that funky case that I have. So, so now I have three Pikmins. And I only need one. So if somebody's interested in a Pikmin, let me know. I'll probably just toss these up on Nintendo Age pretty soon. So, alright, so these next three games were the ones that I wanted the most. I'll go ahead and start with the first one. This is the one that I actually bought for $6. And it is Resident Evil, the remake. So I'm not big on Resident Evil, to be completely honest with you, but, you know, I did need it for the collection, and there's such a good price on it that I had to get it. And I watched some gameplay of this, and I am absolutely astounded at how good graphically this game looks. Like, I'm very impressed. So maybe I will give this one a shot. I have it on the Saturn, but I don't really... that one's has aged pretty poorly, but I do want to give that one a shot. Alright, and then these next two, this one completes the series for me. On the Gamecube and the Wii, and then there's one on the DS that I need to get, and then I'll have all of them, and it's Metroid Prime Balanced, or that the first one is better or something, but I guess I'll have to give it a shot. If I do play it, I'll probably play on Metroid Prime Trilogy, just because it has better controls. Okay, and then this last one is one that I've always wanted, but it's an RPG, and I never really wanted to spend the amount that it goes for. But, I mean, for 70 shipped with all this stuff, I really wanted it. And it is Tales of Symphonia, made by Namco, I guess. This is also a double disc game. So was Resident Evil. So that's interesting. And what was the other one? Was a double disc. One of the games I got before, I think, was too. So, yeah, I'm pretty anxious to give this one a shot. Well, I shouldn't say I'm anxious because I probably won't play all the way through it, but I have heard really great things about the Tales series, so I definitely need to at least try it out. So, in the end, I ended up getting, let's see, also including the trade with Minister Mishkins, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 brand new, well, for me anyway. Oh, well, I guess with 2 Pikmins, they're not brand new. But 15 Gamecube games for really a great deal. And I have more coming, is the thing. So this is going to be a long pickups video, and I'll just add the other bit onto the end of this video. So we'll go ahead and splice over to that right now. Hey folks, part 2 of the pickups video, and pretty much just all going to be unboxings this time. The mail did come today, just a second ago, and I got 3 packages in the mail. One from the UK, one from a fellow YouTuber, and one from an awesome deal I got on Nintendo Age. So, why don't we go ahead and start with the Nintendo Age one, considering it is not related to the other 2. So do this carefully. Don't want to cut anything. So this was a trade. I sent the guy some complete inbox NES games. And he sent me that. It got a little wet during shipping. I hope that didn't affect anything. It probably didn't. So this. All right. So here's everything. The first is. Oh no, that's not good. It's Klonoa on the Wii, but the it's like ripped. The plastic and the insert are ripped. That kind of stinks. Well, maybe I can track down another case or something. Oh well, not too big of a deal, I suppose. Hopefully none else are like that. Alright, so we'll start with, there's 3 GameCube games in here. These were ones that he just wasn't interested in, so we ended up working out a trade for him. The first one is Resident Evil 0. Player's choice, unfortunately, but that's not too big of a deal. So it's complete, I guess, but these discs just say Resident Evil. Shouldn't they say 0? Alright, well the next one is Resident Evil 3. Okay, this one says just Resident Evil. 3. It says 3. Looks complete, everything. Then the last one is Resident Evil 2, which is also complete. So, now let's see. I had just picked up Resident Evil a minute ago. Right, so here's what we have. We have Resident Evil 0, but with Resident Evil 1's discs. That's kind of weird. I don't know, I guess I'll let him know. He probably didn't know. I probably wouldn't have even noticed either. And then it stinks about the Klonoa, kind of messed up too. But, oh, and then there's 2 more things. These are the things that really we initially had traded for. 2 Wii games. The first one is Pikmin. This one's complete. Looks to be in pretty good condition. Yeah, okay. Believe it or not, this is actually not that easy to get a hold of. It's a little harder. It's the opposite of what it is on the GameCube. Pikmin 1 is harder to get on the Wii than Pikmin 2, but Pikmin 2 is harder to get on the GameCube, so it's kind of like the opposite. And speaking of Pikmin 2, I got, well, Pikmin 2, which is also complete and looks to be in good condition. It's odd seeing Pikmin discs that are full-size discs, you know. Usually they are little. I'll probably just message him about the Resident Evil discs and everything, make sure, you know, see if we can work something out. But anyway, I did get 2 other packages. So this, I can't even believe this came like this. It's a Master System game from the UK, and there's like no return address. There is no like just has a like a Royal Air Mail thing on it. I don't know, but it's a game I've wanted for so long, and it was cart only, and I would rarely ever buy a cart only Genesis game, let alone a Master System game. So this is pretty uncommon for me. But it was such a good price. It was a bid. It only ended at like $7, I think, and it was a little more for shipping, but I just wanted it, so I just wanted to play the game. So I just decided to go ahead and get it, and it is a copy of Ninja Gaiden on the Master System, which is supposedly the best version compared to the NES ones. Maybe I'll do a video comparison one day, and do that. So, okay, so this last package is from Asian Sleepy, great YouTuber. He printed out some artwork things for me to fit in some Genesis cases. Okay, let's pull them out here for some cart-only Genesis games that I had. Okay, alright, cool. The very first one is Rystar on the Genesis. He went ahead and cut them all, which was very nice because I do not have a paper cutter. Let's see, the next one is for that game I got in the first part of the pickups video that I ended up getting for free. It's Valis 3, so that's cool too. And then the last one's probably the coolest one, and the one I wanted the most. Oh, I folded it just a little bit, but it goes to Ninja Gaiden, the one I just got. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I do have a Genesis game here that I'll swap out the case, and we'll see how... Right, and if you didn't know, Master System cases are like the same as Genesis cases, so cool, very cool. That looks great. And let's put the game in. Fits as well. All right, right on, man. That's great. Thanks a lot for doing that. He sent them to me for free. He said they're a gift, so I really do appreciate that. That's awesome. That looks great. That's great. I love that. All right, so that's everything. Hopefully I can get this deal with these games worked out. If not, not too big of a deal, I guess. But all right, that's the end of the video. It was a long one, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Valis 3 on the Genesis. It said Valis 3 complete, and then it said game only. But complete was in capital letters, as was Valis 3 and Sega Genesis. Game only was in small letters, and I actually misread it, so I assumed it was a complete game. And when I got it, it was like this, and the condition was also very good. So when I got it, I was a little surprised. So I read the description. Okay, sure enough, it says it's game only. So I was confused as to why the really spike in price lately. I don't know if it has to do with Dark Moon on the 3DS coming out or not, but I haven't played it yet. I'm still playing Dark Moon, which I really like, so hopefully this one's good too. I have heard it's pretty decent, so looking forward to getting into that. And thanks again for the trade from Minister Mishkins. I'll leave a link to his channel so you guys can check him out. Alright, so now I have 3 unboxings here, and this will be a 2-part video. I'll just splice them together because I do have a couple of other... Hey folks, Corporate DVS here with a brand new awesome pickups video. So I do have a lot to get through, so I'll just go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so the first game, ended up getting it for free. I bought this on eBay from Lukey Games, and the description, or the title of the ad said, well, I'll just go ahead and show you. I haven't played it yet, though. I do have a case coming for it from Asian Sleepy, though. Alright, so the next game I got is a trade I did with Minister Mishkins, actually. He is in a Facebook group that I'm in, and I traded him Robo Aleste on the Sega CD. You know, that game's more rare than this game, probably maybe even worth a little more, but I didn't really mind because I don't really like the game, and he wanted it. So I traded him that for Luigi's Mansion, which complete black label in pretty nice condition, which this game would put the word complete in the title if it's cart only. So you cannot message them on eBay, but I did like their page on Facebook, so I just commented on there and I said, hey look, I thought this was complete. The title said complete, it said game only too, but I was a little thrown off. And also it said very good condition, and somebody had tried to peel this label off, or this sticker, and it tore part of the label. And they said, you know what, sorry about that, so they just gave me a full refund and said I could keep it. So, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, I guess.